Okay, so we have free and easy and free as a bird in the reverse. So somebody did not want you to be free. Crack of dawn in reverse. So maybe somebody did not want you to see the light. They did not want you to be free. But you are in the upright. You are on cloud nine. You're happy. And that makes this person fit to be tied. They do not like the fact that you are happy without them. And they could also be fit to tied because they know someone wants to jump in with both feet. So someone else may be interested in you and they may not be happy about this. And that is because you lay down the law, you set boundaries with this person. They cannot manipulate or lie to you. There are clear boundaries set. A penny saved is a penny earned in reverse. And beggars can't be choosers. So somebody wanted you to be in poverty and maybe come begging back to them. So maybe they wanted you to need them for financial stability or be codependent, but that is not your energy. And that is why they're fit to be tied. They do not appreciate that. They do not like that. Best thing since sliced bread in the reverse. So they did not realize your worth when they were with you, or maybe they thought they were the best thing since sliced bread. And it turns out that they weren't. Maybe they thought that you would chase them. Somebody got caught in the crossfire, so they assumed that you would come crawling back to them, but maybe things didn't work out the way they wanted it to. Cry me a river in the reverse, so this person could be crying. A better mousetrap, so they wanted to trap you up. So they could have wanted you to be in poverty so that you could be codependent on them and not move forward on your own. They did not want you to be seen as self-sufficient, independent, and able to provide for yourself. All's fair in love and war. Kick the bucket and hold your tongue. So somebody may be willing to do anything to kick the cause you to kick the bucket. They do not want you to be alive for some reason. Maybe they have something to gain from it, maybe finances. They wish you would hold your tongue. They don't like the fact that you're speaking out about something. This makes them very upset. Okay, so shot in the dark in reverse. So someone had their shot in the past with you. And your ancestors were rolling over in their graves. So they may have taken their shot to put you in poverty, and it didn't work out. And you may be related to this person, or maybe their ancestors are rolling over in their grave because they have affected their bloodline in a negative way. Silver lining, something didn't work out in their favor. They thought they were going to gain something from this. So they took a shot regarding something. They did not love you. Love is in the reverse. You are seen in a badge of honor. So you are seen in honor, and this person does not like that. Because like I said earlier, if they want you to be codependent on finances, then they don't necessarily love you. They're about manipulation. And when I'm referring to this person, we in tarot, when we read cards, we refer to that person as the karmic, and it hasn't necessarily come out whether it's male or female yet. So it could be a male or female at this point who's watching you and trying to put you in poverty. Every dog has its day in reverse. Somebody did not want you to be respected or seen in high honor, and they were barking up the wrong tree. You are a person of high honor. If you're in the upright, you're in the upright. If you do shady stuff to people, you're going to be in the reverse. You're a karmic. If you do upright things, you're going to be upright. I'm always in the upright. This is my energy. These are my cards. I don't do shady stuff to people. I'm always in the upright in my readings and in any readings because I'm in the upright all the time. Count your blessings. You know how to count your blessings. Someone wanted you to forgive and forget. That is in the reverse. So they wanted you to forgive and forget something that they have done to you in the past. Maybe they did something to affect your finances, and they want you to just forget that they had anything to do with it and just move on. But you can forgive, but you can't forget what somebody has done to you. And they might just not like the fact that you have love coming towards you. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you were in a relationship with. This could be a friend, family, anyone who's jealous of you. This could be someone who is younger than you. So, or someone who's younger than you is having a tower moment. So, maybe this person who affected your finances is younger than you, but it's in the reverse. So it could be an older person. But I also look at this as past energy. So it also, the surrounding cards also affects how I read it in the reverse. In the reverse is karmic energy, which is negative, but it can also be past energy. It just depends on the surrounding cards. That's how I read my cards. And as we go along, we'll get more clarification. So someone is hitting the panic button, trials and tribulations. So they're hitting at the panic button because whatever they did to affect your finances caused themselves trials and tribulations. So they brought some bad karma on themselves. If you're into Christianity, you reap what you sow. Karma, it's all the same thing. It's just worded differently. We'll pull a few tarot cards and maybe we'll get a little clarification on who is this karmic person in your energy, or my energy. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so communication, to me, I read this as communication. It came out sideways, so you're going to be receiving communication of some sort. Page of Swords, someone may want to come and defend you and fight for you. They may have information. Two of Cups, so this person wants to come into union with you, and it doesn't necessarily mean a relationship. It could be a partnership, business relationship, but there's a union coming in the near future. There was a betrayal. That is in the reverse. And someone was obsessed with causing you a betrayal, and this was related to finances. So what I love about my cards, it's always 100% accurate, and it flows together, and it creates a story. It just all goes more in depth as you go. And someone wanted to keep you stuck. So this is in the reverse, the Hangman energy. So someone wanted to keep you stuck. So they betrayed you using your finances. They were obsessed with affecting your finances for some reason. So we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse. The Temperance card in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the way I read that is someone worked really hard to cause you an imbalance in your finances, and this may have them bound to a situation. It could even land them in jail. Depending on how you look at it, someone worked really hard to cause an imbalance, and whatever they did was illegal, which once again goes back to the charade card, the white-collar crime. So there were crimes committed and involved in this situation. And in this situation, this is in the upright. So even though they thought they took everything from you, you still have two cups behind you. So even though they wanted to take everything from you, you still have hope. You still have some help coming to you. All is not lost. Let's do a few of these purple cards. So we have a King of Swords. They tell the truth. They're in the upright. They want to come in union with you. There is a divine partnership connected to this King of Swords. Or you could be in the King of Swords energy. Just because you are a female does not mean you cannot be in your masculine energy. It just depends on the surrounding cards and who else is showing up in the energy and where you fall on that. Someone came under judgment because of something that they did to you. So people are noticing, people are questioning this person and their motives. Okay, so the person in reverse, so the karmic, something did not go in their favor. That is, in the upright, it's a positive outcome. Technically, this is normally not usually read in a negative way, but when I read it, it's either a positive outcome or a negative outcome. So somebody came under judgment, and they have a negative outcome because of it. They were a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this person was greedy, and I look at their gold digger. They were only concerned about their finances and what they could gain from you. They were greedy. They only cared about money, and they put themselves in a situation. And in the upright, we have the community and the devil card in the upright. So they wanted this community to believe lies, and they may still believe these lies. This person was only obsessed with money, or this community could be helping cover up lies for this person because they were connected to them in some way. Because someone did not defend you, they actually told lies about you. Swords, a lot of times it goes into truth. So when it's in the upright, someone's truthful, and when it's reversed, I read it as someone is being dishonest. And so a lot of readers look at this as a mothering, nurturing, caring person. So somebody slandered you out in the community and wanted you to make you out to look like you were a bad mother. It can also mean that someone didn't offer you flowers. So maybe someone should have went forward and offered you a relationship and they didn't. But with the other cards going on, if someone wanted to affect your finances and they were slandering you, I'm reading, and that could also be a mother figure. So a mother figure could have also lied and slandered you to a community to get them to believe lies about you. And there is a King of Pentacles energy, and they are coming out of the cold. So you could be in this King of Pentacles, and that may be why this female is upset with you, because they were jealous of you. They wanted to be you. You could be in your masculine energy. And a death card, something is over. So a death card doesn't necessarily always mean death. However, we do have the Hermit card and the Four of Swords, which is a coffin, and we have a house and death. So to me, this is in the upright. So someone could be dying and left you a house, or someone died and left you a house, and it's being brought to light. This information is being brought to light. Someone lied to keep this covered, keep this hidden. But there is death. Somebody died and passed away, and there is a house here. So you have a house, and so it could be an inheritance of some sort that was left to you that someone was trying to keep hidden in the past, but it's being brought to light. I'm going to use some of my Woodstock cards. Okay, so in this card, it looks like there's a man and woman doing drugs together. And this is someone that has turned their back on someone in reverse. So I'm reading that as someone used to party with somebody, and somebody has turned their back on the other party, and it looks like the male has turned their back on the female. Okay, so these people who used to party together were lovers. This shows a man and a woman in reverse. If I flip it over, they are laying in the grass, but it came out in reverse. So these people used to be lovers. So there was someone, because this came out in the upright, this partying energy with this couple. They are in a relationship or bound to each other in some sort of way. And there is a male that turned their back on a relationship that someone that they were lovers with at some point. And someone is reminiscing. There is a meeting. So there's a group of people reminiscing, because if you look at this picture, this is a picture, but it's actually framed in a mirror. So someone is reflecting on a group or community, or within a group or community. So they could be going back and reviewing information or reviewing a situation about someone sleeping, being lazy on the job. So this could be related to work even. So someone could have been maybe partying or slept with somebody on the job, cheated with a coworker. That could be a thing as well. Yeah, you were in isolation. Someone got left out in the cold. This person is all by themselves, and that is because someone walked away. So you could have walked away from this person because you knew that they were messing around or cheating with somebody. And this came out in the reverse. This is a communication. This woman is on the phone. So there was communication going on with these lovers in the past. So they were trying to keep this hidden from you. They didn't think anyone would find out that they were secretly communicating, or that even that they were connected to each other. And somehow somebody found out, and you walked away from this person because of it. Someone is out of options, so you walked away from this person and now they're left with nothing. Maybe this karmic person walked away from them as well, so maybe they're left with nothing now. Okay, so yeah, in the past, this person, if you look at it in the upright, this man is sitting on top of like a carnival stand. It's like he's commanding a group of people, but it's in the reverse. So maybe he led a group in the community, or he thought he was a leader of some sort, but he really wasn't. And now he's left with nothing. So he did something within the community that caused people to reflect, which takes us back to this mirror card. The community is reflecting on the actions of what this person did because he was caught sleeping on the job. And if in the past, or he could still be getting caught sleeping on the job, so this still may come to pass. Like maybe he hasn't yet, but it looks like he could be losing a job because of an infidelity or indiscretion. Actually, I'm going to go with my Pink Floyd cards for a minute. A lot of times, not always, but sometimes, and a lot of times when I use my Woodstock cards, sometimes I'll use my Pink Floyd cards with them. And it's, they go together so well. So this is a couple in reverse kissing. So there was a relationship with two people in the past. And this is a cycle card. I look at this as a cycle card. So this could be cycle or good fortune. And it doesn't necessarily have like an upside or a downside from what I can tell. But from what I can tell, the Wheel of Fortune is changing because it's circular. So I'm going to look at this as the Wheel of Fortune. So someone's fortune is changing, whether it's good or bad. I look at this as a music instruments. So once again, someone could be a musician, or someone could do something involving music or listen to a lot of music. This person could be thinking of you when they hear certain songs, or reminiscing about you listening to music. Someone wants to dive in with you, and this goes back to the other cards. There's someone who actually wants to be with you, and they want a relationship with you. This is a true connection. So if you believe in the false flame and, you know, the twin flames, the false flames and all that, so that could have been your false flame, and this could have been your real twin flame or soulmate, however you look at it. If you go into the earth angel aspect of things, some people don't believe that earth angels or divine beings don't have a twin flame per se, but you can still have a soulmate or a spiritual marriage. So you can still have, you know, happiness and be married and everything, but when you look at twin flames, you basically reflect each other, you mirror each other. So me personally, I don't know if I could stand being with someone exactly like me. We probably would kill each other if I was with someone exactly like me. So sometimes opposites are better. Not always, but sometimes. So reverse. This is this looks like people in the desert juggling a bunch of balls in the reverse. So someone wanted to have you juggling. This looks like a torn veil. So someone couldn't see through the illusion at the time in the past. And that kind of goes with this card, the prism in reverse on the woman's back. So they could have thought that this person was their divine counterpart or their twin flame, however you look at that. But they weren't seeing things clearly because it's in the reverse. And it's on a woman's back as well. So this is specific to someone that they were messing around with, or, you know, it could be that female in reverse that they were rolling around in the hay with. Someone is going through a transformation. Someone has changed in a significant way. You are not the same person you used to be. You're a different person. and someone wants to come in partnership with you. That's why I love these cards, and they all flow together no matter which deck I use. You know, you have all these cards and the same message keeps coming out, and that's why I love reading my energy and my cards, because it's consistent. It all makes sense at some point. Okay, so like I said again, okay, so someone has a bleeding heart. They want to come towards you, but they're a pain in the neck. So this is your karmic coming back, because this is in the upright. That doesn't mean they're in the upright. That means this is going to happen. So it may not have happened yet. Someone has a bleeding heart. They got their feelings hurt, but they're a pain in the butt, or a pain in the neck. And Almighty Dollar was in the reverse. So this tells me that this person was only concerned about finances. Maybe they didn't think you had enough finances, and maybe that is why they chose another person over you. So I will just do a couple more message cards, and then I will grab my deck again to pull from the tarot cards to see if there's any more information about other energies possibly being involved. So far, it seems mostly to be about a man and a woman, career, and a new love or partnership coming soon. So you are a team player, and it's only a matter of time. So it's only a matter of time before someone wants to come to you with a business offer or proposal. Someone is going to want to work with you, even if it's just in a business sense, because you are a smart person, and you maybe, if you go back to the very, very beginning, maybe you're a chef, maybe you know how to cook. It could be related to something cooking even. And someone did not read between the lines in the past. So this could have even been an old boss. Maybe even an old boss chose someone over you, and then they got caught sleeping on the job, the person they chose over you. But you're determined to work. You're ready to do the work. You are ready to go forward. You are focused on your finances and moving forward in life. So absence makes the heart grow fonder in the upright, and twist of fate. So someone may have thought that if they ghosted you and left you for someone else, they may have even been just trying to make you jealous, and maybe they thought that you would chase after them, but there was a twist of fate. It didn't work out how they thought it was going to work out. You did not chase this person because you're more intelligent than that. You just let them keep going with whatever they were doing because you're sincere at heart, and you don't want someone that doesn't want you. So whatever you do it with sincerity and out of love. And if you know someone's playing games with you, you're not going to waste your time. This person loved and lost you. They had their chance, and they chose the wrong path. They chose the wrong person, and now they're stuck missing you because they made that wrong choice. All right, let's pull a couple more of these. Okay, so these came out sideways. I have the High Priestess sideways, Justice sideways, and a meeting sideways. So there is a meeting going on currently, or in the very near future. This could be in the very now energy. There is a group of people coming together to figure out how to bring you justice. So someone may be looking back over maybe your work and realizing that someone was stealing your work. We had the parrot come out, so someone may have been copying your work. So someone went back and reviewed information, and now they're trying to figure out how to bring you justice, because if you're the High Priestess, you're in the upright. If you're in the reverse, you're a tyrant and you are sadistic. You don't care. You will do anything to win at all costs. But if you're in the upright, if you're a good person, you come out in the High Priestess, you embody all feminine energies. You can be any energy within the deck if you're a High Priestess or High Priest. Because if you're on the upright, you can take on any energy in the deck. So you don't always come out as the same energy when you read cards. One time when you read cards, you can come out as the Queen of Cups, and the next time you can come out as the Queen of Swords, and sometimes you can come out the same. Like, it could be you in the same energy. You could be loving and caring, but you can also be telling the truth, just depending on the situation. So you may be putting someone in their place. It just depends on the surrounding cards and how you read them. Okay, so we have someone traveling towards you. This is a traveling card. That is the Eight of Cups, excuse me. And this is the Six of Wands. And this is always, when I review it, this is someone in the upright. This is someone held in high honor. So someone views you in high honor and they are coming towards you. So you are respected. Okay, and the reason you are held in high honor is you're a hard worker. You have a good work ethic. Whatever you do it to the best of your ability. And someone may have been unempathetic to you because you were juggling finances, and that could have been because this person, this what was it, the Queen of Pentacles that came out in the reverse, because someone, it came out as a feminine energy. And it also came out as a mother figure in reverse too. So a mother figure could have been affecting your finances negatively in the community. And that could have prevented you from getting the offer in the past. Because this is someone, when it's in the upright, the Page of Cups, it is looked at as someone who is empathetic. It could even be someone who has a crush on you, but the surrounding cards has nothing to do with that, and it's in the reverse. So you didn't get an offer because you were juggling, and someone had you juggling your finances. Someone did something to purposefully affect your finances. Maybe they knew your boss, maybe they knew people you worked with. Somehow they affected your finances. Okay, so the Three of Wands came out. Someone has made a decision regarding this, and they're going to be communicating with you very soon. This came out sideways, so the very, very near future, or this is now energy. And we have some good news coming up. You are going to be celebrating. So Three of Cups, these women are celebrating and toasting and having a good time over the karmic. So you're going to have victory over the karmic. Okay, so this makes sense too. So you're going to be celebrating. These are all in the upright. So you're going to be celebrating. That is the Three of Cups. And this karmic energy is going to come towards you. Just because it says lovers doesn't necessarily mean it is a lover. It is karmic energy, no matter what it says, male or female. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you were sleeping with or married to or anything like that. It just means karmic. And they are traveling towards you because they betrayed you in the past, and they are going to try to make amends in some way. So this, the Five of Swords looks like this female has her back turned, and this other woman has a sword. So if it were in the reverse, it would have been, betrayal. But since it's in the upright, and we have the traveling card, she could be coming towards you to betray you, or he could be coming towards you to make amends for something that they have done in the past. And since it's in the upright, I'm going to assume that they are going to come towards you at some point to try to make amends about what they've done in the past. So these all came out in the reverse. So we have a lot of energies at play here, because we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. She is unempathetic. The Queen of Wands I look at as a jealous bitch. And the King of Wands. And the Queen of Wands and King of Wands could have been in a relationship, or they could have been married. And the Queen of Wands could have just been a jealous, or not Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups could have just been a jealous person who envied you and wanted to be you. So maybe you had a divine counterpart, maybe this person, you had a divine counterpart, and this person, this Queen of Cups, was jealous and came in between you guys, and so that severed the connection. Or maybe this King of Wands was married and dealing with the Queen of Cups. I mean, he could have been, this is all in the reverse. So if they were all dealing with each other, maybe this person was sleeping around, seeing multiple women, and he was married, and then he tried to involve you in that situation. So, yeah, this person, these people, there was a lot of people working against you at this point. And so that's really sad, because you didn't just have one person coming against you, you had multiple people coming against you out of jealousy. They wanted your money, they wanted your love. So they were jealous of your relationships. They were unempathetic. They didn't care what they did to hurt you. The Queen of Wands in reverse. They didn't care. They had power and they abused their authority in some way. And that's really, really sad, but that's what's happening. Let's see if we can't get some closing outcome or any other messages that need to come out before we close. Alright, there's nothing coming out in that one. Try this one more time. A lot of times at the end of my readings, I like to go through the decks one more time just to see if there's any final messages that need to come out before I close. So I just like to go through. So we had the King of Cups popping out in the upright. So there is someone who wants to be in a relationship with you. Could be a water sign, could be a Pisces, not necessarily. These came out sideways. Someone is pissed off. That's Nine of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So someone is pissed off that you have finances coming towards you. So if we have this person coming, this karmic coming back, they could still be looking to betray you because they're not happy about you receiving your finances. So they might not be as sorry as they're going to claim to be. Because whoever this is, they are pissed. They're not happy that you have finances coming your way. And this is in the near future or the now. Okay, so someone is in despair. They're in the reverse. So this karmic is in despair. Their health may have been affected. This person may be having bad health because of what they have done to you, or it's their karma. However, this person is in despair and it is related to their health. They may have wanted you to be in bad health as well. We have the Strength card. I love this because it comes back full circle. So the very first card I pulled was the Lion, and at the end we have the Strength card. Someone sees your strength. You're courageous. You are the Magician. You are manifesting good luck. These are both in the upright. So you are manifesting good fortune, and it is coming your way. And this is going to be in the near future. So this comes all back full circle. You are strong and you are manifesting good fortune and good luck, and it's headed your way. And I hope this helps, and have a good night. Cup of love as always. Good night, folks.